Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are playing once again Cities Skylines. And let's see what we got here. Oh wow. Wow. That is that's a fire. Interesting. I mean this area will eventually become developed, so whatever, but that's a fire, and it's popping off. Fortunately, it's in a relatively contained area. It's raining, and we got a good amount of fire helicopters to come put this out quickly. All right, but let's figure out what we want to do today. Of course, previously we were really developing up our secondary oh my god, our secondary city, which has also gone up in flames. Of course, you'll have that. In a city like this, I mean, it's one of those things that we're going to definitely see some issues with fires. It's unfortunate for sure, but there's really no way around it with all the trees that we've added in. Damn, dude. I'm trying to, like, get this to cross somewhere. Anywhere, please. Was that a spot? Is that a spot? Give me a spot. Give me a spot. There's blue somewhere. There's a second of blue. Yeah. Hopefully that can help get some of our trash cans, trash clearance out this way. At least if something can get there. Maybe take just a little bit of stress off this highway network, which is absolutely fucked. Wow. All right. I mean, this is supposed to be a roundabout. So theoretically, this can handle the addition of some new roads. Will it want to support that? I mean, I doubt it. But we're gonna give it a shot anyways. Oh, that tower's there, huh? How close can we get? We can get to there. So I gotta check noise in this area. I'm sure it's not the quietest area. See if we want this to be residential or a shopping zone. Currently, I'm thinking we'll get more shopping in here, but you never know. So there you go. There's a way you can connect between those two. Of course, we want to turn this off from being at any intersections. I really just don't want to mess with there being intersections if I can help it. All right, can we connect a road into here? I think we can. I mean, oh yes, 100%. We can get a road in there and then turn that off. So, question is, does that force too many cars through here? I mean, honestly, that could be good. I mean, I tried to finesse this area a little bit before and didn't really work. So maybe if I can work on something going that way, we can make it work. But let's check city info and let's check noise. Honestly, this could definitely be residential. Like, both of these can be residential areas. I mean, this will probably have an edge of... Do I want to do an edge of commercial? Damn. I feel like one of these areas gets commercial. I feel like we make... What is it? This is the main road. So let's do this. Let's make this commercial. I don't want this here. That's going to stay that way. You get commercial right there. Okay. And all the way along the river, we'll make it commercial. And right there we'll make commercial, and right here we will do more office spacing. We'll do another office there, and we'll do an office there. The rest of this, though, all becomes residential. This becomes office spacing. As does that. You will then become commercialization. Alright, let's see what we got for power in this area, and let's see what we got for water in this area. Alright, the whole island's covered. So this is going to be something that I really want to work on this island throughout the episodes that come out here in July. We have a few July videos planned for this. There's no power there. Of course there isn't. Oh my god. Why are you like this game? This area is filling in nice. Really, dude? Alright, what's zoning in here? Like, what did I request? Shit. Come on, just a little bit more for power, dude. Come on. A few more things build. If anything can go in, like, right there, that'd be beautiful. We're getting so close. God, dude. Like, I really don't want to have to put in a park just so that way this builds up, because Thank you. Something built right there. I put the police station too far down. I didn't want to put it right here. Awesome. That's looking good. This is filling in a little bit. Beautiful. Over here, our new strip is filling in nicely. Of course, we don't have enough workers here now, so we'll work on filling that out to kind of balance out the workforce to places to do things. Or shopping. Of course, you know, if we can liven up this area maybe just a little bit, park, that would be swag. Of course, this is a nice residential zone that we got going off on here. Of course, we're considering these two separate cities. This is one city, and then this is the giant city. Of course, at some point, they're just going to merge into one. But I kind of want to do a concept here in Cities Wisconsin that I haven't done before. I've never kind of built two separate districts at the same time. You know, when I divided this water in an episode, or made this river, I really just liked the idea. Oh boy. Of course, one thing it has done is created a shit ton of traffic, because you have all this happening over here.
The Forest Service has
obviously
stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas.
What I'm doing. Like, the game recognizes this as two areas, right? The game doesn't really think this is a city that sustains itself and this is a city that sustains itself, right? The game just looks at this as area. So our forest fire here is broken out. Massive, massive forest fire. Fortunately, its location of breaking out is over here. So hopefully that will be able to be contained relatively soon, but they're kind of putting out fire where it's been and not where it's going. Fortunately, this way there's nothing, so it's going to burn that way. This is the part that I'm slightly concerned about as it continues to spread, but I've definitely planned ahead for fires, the best of anything.
The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas.
Fire putting out abilities. I mean, we have this whole area is just fire helicopters. So whenever there's just a little fire, I mean, over here, like when this broke out, definitely got put out quickly. I mean, something like this will be a little bit more problematic because it's a gigantic fire, but hopefully this helicopter is going to top it relatively soon. It is going to maybe burn across these. Basically, this is the thing. If it can get stopped here at the train tracks, we're good. If it breaks the barrier of the train tracks, breaks the barrier of the highway, then it becomes a little more problematic as it will start increasing its distance towards this area. But for now, it's relatively well contained. Oh, there's a forest fire raging. Cool. Thank you, game, for letting me know.
A forest fire is raging in the area.
Is it going to jump the highway? That's the real question. If it jumps the highway, then this thing has real potential to spread. But it looks like it's not going to hit these three trees. And those are the ones I think can spark. And of course, unless this one here catches. This is the tree. If that catches, we have a problem. But I just think it's having a hard time jumping the highway. So I think we're relatively contained. Of course, it is now at an area where this becomes interesting. Does it jump to a building? Any of these buildings catch fire, and you're in real danger of the city catching fire. But right now, it does not jump the road, so I'm pretty well cornered. I mean, this whole hill is absolutely toasted, but any chance this fire really has of continuing to spread further?
A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave
may have a park catch on fire here, but for now, all these buildings have been saved. We may see a train station catch on fire here, depending on how well it stops, but fortunately, it didn't jump. If it jumped here, I mean, it still would have to jump another highway, but it could have became way more of a threat than it has been. Honestly, at this point, the only threat that we have is the train track here. If that catches on fire, it could potentially ignite the airport. Fortunately, this stopped right before the park, so we're doing good. We're in a good spot. This fire has really gone in a way that, yeah, it looks ugly as hell, but once it kind of broke out from this spot and spread, it actually became more controllable. And I mean, this is just going to burn out. It's going to go this way and burn out. It even stopped right here before it caught the train track on fire. That's amazing. It stopped before it caught any of the stuff on fire. So, I mean, literally the last spot for the city getting any damage is if it goes through here. If it breaks this, we may have the park catch on fire, but I mean, they definitely could. There's no helicopters putting out the fires right now. So it depends on how these trees burn through here. Because again, all this is going to do is jump tree. Is it gonna jump to the next one? This is what we're doing now, because this also lets us look at this, and then we can kind of let the demand for things build back up. Well, this fire burns here. Alright, those flames were put out. It looks like we're in a pretty good spot. This little bit of fire just could not advance any further. Out over here, it sort of continues to burn. Again, this is going through here. There's residual trees that have sort of caught fire again. But all the danger zones, I mean, I guess this is recall fire. So this once again becomes a danger zone, but for the most part, the danger zones, this one little area has the potential to cause some problems, but I don't really think we're going to look at too much problematic things taking place here any further. Now, there is no way to really handle deaths in this area, so we're actually going to put down some of these. I've noticed kind of over here. Put down some crematoriums. Just kind of help out with that. I did realize I was probably quite close to the fire, but again, don't think the flames really have a chance to go that much further. That was quite eventful. I've not seen a fire actually take place like that in the game from like a natural disaster. So I've seen a small one kind of break out like outside the map, but I've never really had one that's actually caused any potential damage or risk to my city. But again, this area, it's pretty much been contained. This is all that's remaining of this fire. These helicopters will put it out relatively quickly, and we'll be back completely normal in our city. So definitely wild times for a little bit, but nothing too risky. Again, fortunately, we don't have any zoning here yet. I mean, we will think we'll get a little bit of housing here, maybe. There's no housing in this area at all. So I think we can get a little bit of housing right here, just kind of a unique location for housing, because again, there's not much in the area. It's mostly just commercialization. So I don't actually want housing right there on the edge of the highway. So we'll put it there again. That was definitely a risky area. Had there been buildings there moments ago, we would have maybe seen more damage to our city. But yeah, that's how our fire was put out. It didn't actually burn down as many of these trees. It didn't get to take out them all. Of course, they will grow back relatively soon. I mean, you can already see hints of this area becoming green once again where the fire started. So sort of the initial area is already getting green. So yeah, it will definitely be back to normal relatively soon. How are we doing on water here? That's the question. That's good. Yeah, I mean, look at this area. This had fire in it when we started the episode. So in 20 minutes, it's already fully grown back to normal. Wow, this area developed. That's cool. That's good to see. Fully developed. Right here is not. I don't know why I didn't zone that one little spot, but that will get developed up, and that will look. That'll look good. Oh, I missed this little bit too. So there you go. Once those two little areas zone in, it's completely developed on that side. Over here, this little bit. These are all going to be little houses. The smaller, low density residential up to here. I think that will look good. We have a high demand for industry. So let's work a little bit of that out right now. I guess we'll throw some here. This is our original part of the city. This is where it all began from, and of course has expanded to become a awesome area. What the hell is this? What does it look weird from the distance? Connect a little bit more to the island. I think that could be kind of nice to get a full connection. Industrial, I mean, that demand immediately filled up. Over here again, this is becoming quite green already. That's nice. It's looking better. I'm looking forward to maybe getting like a meteor or something, kind of shake it up in this map. I think a meteor, and I'm curious just to see, like, say a meteor hits here, right? It hits this area. How does our city react to that? Because obviously the meteor causes fire. So how does that impact our city? Like, I'm very curious how that will impact things within this map. So, because again, something like over here, yeah, it was wild, but the meteor would cause a fire and some destruction. So maybe if it like, or say it hit here, because that would really cause more significant damage. Or even say like here, maybe it won't damage all the roads, but that'll be too contained. I think something here where it becomes a while, because the computer, the AI, as you could see, it wasn't necessarily focused on, okay, the fire's going this way, this is the city. It was just put out the fire. So, I mean, there were helicopters over here focused on this, and the fire really spread more this way when it maybe could have stopped earlier. Fortunately, nothing was destroyed, but again, it'll be interesting to see how that might play out. Or say something here. I mean, this is relatively dense. How much city will be lost if a giant meteor came in and caused some significant damage? So maybe in the next episode, we'll explore that. But thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.